When I think about the future of robotics, I'll look at it through three lenses. One is technology, and I've been in the technology industry for a couple of decades, and I'm convinced that we're going to see rapid advances in all sectors of robotics, whether we look at industry robotics, consumer robotics. And it's clear to me that these advancements are going to be exponential, meaning that what we will see in the 5-10-year time frame is going to be clearly revolutionary. So the kinds of capabilities that we can expect from robots, I think, will be mind-boggling to a lot of people not familiar with that field. The other two lenses are a little bit more unclear. One is, what are the socio-cultural norms as it relates to robots? Will people accept robots in their personal lives? Maybe taking care of the elderly or taking care of kids. What are the concerns? What are the issues? There are a lot of open questions I think we have to discuss and debate going forwards. And then the other lens is really around business and industry. What are the norms? What are the disruptions caused by the robotics revolution? We see a lot of debate today about automation, replacement of jobs to machines and robots. And I think over the next 5, 10, 20 years, we'll have a lot of disruptive conversations about what that really means for the different industries and sectors. But very clearly, robots will play a dominant role in disrupting a lot of jobs and industries. So when I think about governance and robots and robotics, I think about other major technology transitions that we experience, like the internet. And it's clear to me that we need a very comprehensive framework to discuss and explore the various dimensions, things like what are the socio-cultural implications of having robots in our lives? What does it mean for our safety, worker safety, or safety at home? What are the economic implications? So I very much believe that we ought to focus energies on creating a comprehensive, wide-ranging framework across countries, across sectors, industry sectors, to have these debates and conversations. At the same time, we can't wait developing critical R&D initiatives, doing research in areas where we need to answer a lot of open questions. So I think all these elements have to happen in parallel, but there ought to be, I think, very active participation from all the key stakeholders, whether it's industry, academia, political players, to really wrangle this framework, and that's going to be a very messy, long-ranging process. So when I think about the future of work and productivity, I really think about what does it mean for people. I strongly believe we need to make work human. That does not mean that we need to eliminate technology. In fact, quite the opposite. I think technology and robots and robotics can play a key role in eliminating all the mundane, routine tasks that people still have to do in so many industries and factors. But where humans cannot really bring their best value to work, which is their ingenuity, their creativity, their compassion to work with others. They're very much, isolated on a task-related job. All these jobs, I believe, should be done by machines. They should be automated, and they should free up the potential for people to do work that is much more aligned with their passion. Now, this may sound a little dreamy and optimistic, but that is, I think, a journey that's worthwhile exploring. And I believe that robots will play a critical part in the future of work. They will take over a lot of jobs, whether it's the random truck driver, whether it's a factory worker, just taking care of some basic inventory stuff. All these jobs, I believe, will be done by machines, by robots. And then the big question is, what about the creative work? What about the work where people can bring their, best capacities to it? And I think there will be a lot of possibilities to actually work together with robots and machines and in tandem. We see some examples today in creative industries, and I think we'll find that in other industries as well. So I think robots will take a lot of jobs and they will work with people together in other areas.